So remember when you were in high school and you and all your friends are brand loyal and you trash talk Chevys, Fords, Chryslers, whatever it was that you were into, you trash talk the rest? Well, they say with age comes wisdom. And I'm old enough now that I've reached the point where I realize it's all junk. It's really just what junk do you choose to drive. So I'll give you an example. Down there, I got a Mustang that's running very poorly. I got a Riviera that has a heater core that took a dump. I got a wagon right there that needs an entire nose clip replaced because it's smashed in. I got a Subaru in the yard with a very confused transmission. And to top it all off, my neighbor's truck has a dead battery that I got to replace. So I got all that going for me right now, and it's winter time. Fun! So if you look at the Mustang we have here, it's running poorly where it likes to idle at 1400 RPMs, but not all the time. If you breathe on the gas pedal or even look at it, if it thinks you hit the gas pedal, it spikes up to 1400 and it stays there for a good 4.5 seconds. And it's really fun to drive when it's a stick shift, because when you go in between gears, clutch in, rev hang, and eventually it goes down to where it needs to be and you can let the clutch out. Not only that, it idles around town like it's got cruise control on. It'll idle its way up to 20 miles an hour on its own in second gear. So on, when you go up to third gear, it'll idle at like 45. Fourth gear on the highway, it's pretty much just cruise control set to 60 miles an hour. I think that's a TPS switch. It's like 45 bucks, so I got to replace that. But not to mention, about a month ago, it also developed a firewall leak. So that's why it's covered up right now, because we just had rain. Yeah, on the passenger side floor pan, water's getting in from the firewall and it's leaking its way down in. And it's making the windows haze up really bad, almost like the Riviera, because of the heater core. Thank God this car doesn't need a heater core yet, because you got to pull the whole dash out of the car to do that job. But speaking of pulling the whole dash out of the car to do a heater core, how about this Riviera over here? This car, they designed the entire car around the heater core. Swear to God, if you watch the videos from like 1692 when they assembled these things all those years ago, that's the first part they installed on the dealer assembly line. Had to be. Got to pull the whole dash out of this car because the heater core is in the center, right in the center of the dash. There's no access panel. You can't drop the blower box or anything like that. And fun times. The wagon over here, check this out. The wagon over here, if you want to do a heater core on a car like this, want to see how easy it is? All you got to do for the heater core in this car is pull this weather stripping off, and then it slides. You pull this grate up and this heater core comes right up out of the box and you drop a new one in. Why they couldn't design them all like that is beyond me. But enough about that. Let's get on to the wagon issues. The header panel's trash, always has been. It's got cracks, it's broken. It's really broken in a lot of spots. It's screwed back together. This fender's smashed because my dad plowed into the back of the Silverado. And this side of the car, if you haven't ever seen, got plastered by a deer last year. So I'm looking really hard to find a fender and I'm having a hard time. And the door got smashed too. Now, I have a door. I have a brand new header panel. When I say brand new, I mean like brand new. And I have a fender for the passenger side. So once I get the driver's fender, we could tear into this thing in the spring and, you know, replace the whole nose clip and repaint the whole car. As for that thing, the transmission's all over the place, and it always has been since I bought the thing. So that's its own problem, and I'm just gonna drive it like that until it doesn't drive no more. Ford truck, simple battery replacement. It's 5 years old. It's an original battery. You know the drill. These emblems are well deserved. They earned those emblems. I got one on the wagon and I got one on the Mustang. And I'm probably gonna have to go hit up Amazon and order about 80 more so I can put one on the Riv. The Riv right here, the Cutlass, the Trans Am, the Chrysler that's in that garage that you've probably never seen before, and whatever other cars I'm forgetting at the moment, but they all need that emblem. So as you can see, I got my work cut out for me. That's just a brief little quick update as to what's going on around here, because it's winter time, things are slow, and cars are broken. Well, I'll see you next time. Add another one to the list. It's a Chevy truck. What do you think's wrong with it? Oh wait, broken brake lines.
No, I'm just changing the proactive. And those are ones I got off of found in the yard.
Yeah. It's all junk.